Hi, Christy here, continuing the series about the safety energy locks from the ancient healing art of Jitsu, similar to acupuncture using gentle touch instead of needles. Today we're talking about safety energy lock 13, one of my favorites, of course. It is located 3 bones down on your chest, so your collarbone is 1, and then there's a bone that's kind of not as apparent, and then usually it's thicker. And you'll find, of course, they're on both sides, sort of in the middle of your chest. I think of it too when I'm like, being with myself, it's right there on the 13s. So safety energy lock 13 has to do with fertility, anything with reproduction. It also has to do with creativity, which makes sense because fertility, of course, you're creating a human if you're trying to have a baby or having a baby. And also having no enemies, including yourself. I very much think of safety energy lock 13 as having to do with shame. And I know back in the day, I would have been ashamed to admit that I have shame. But being a Leo and Virgos in particular, we struggle with enoughness. And so there's definitely shame built in there. And I definitely find it comforting to hold the 13s. The little quote, I always love the little quotes in the bottom of Waltraud Riegger-Krause's Health in Your Hands cards. Creative power comes from the heart. I forgive myself and others. Mental, emotional stuff, eating disorders, addictions, emotional trauma, affairs of the heart, guilt, forgiveness, and spiritual insight. Then, of course, problems with the shoulders, the thyroid, things in this area. Also things related to autoimmunity and immune system things. The numbers that end in 3 all help with immunity. So 3, 13, 23 all help with that relationship. You plus me is we, how you react with things in your world as well. I'd love to hear in the comments below your relationship with shame. Has that been something you've ever dealt with, or has that been something you don't really identify with? And how's that going for you? And how have you done with trying safety energy lock 13? Have you found it helpful in your world? I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, please go be brilliant.